Hello everybody. My name is Courtney. I'm on a few minutes early because I was so excited. And I am going to be the first one to kick off our Ignite training and talk to you about a really, really important part of this whole training, which is your vision, your why, and your belief. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes for people to jump on. My internet is a little slow here in Argentina, so if you comment and I don't respond back, or if for some reason it's not working or something like that, let me know so that I can try to correct it. But I'm hoping that this works. My live video hasn't been the best, so someone just message me if it's not coming across or you can't hear me or anything like that, because I have my Facebook up with my notes here. So we'll just give it a few minutes for people to pop on. This is your coach training, the Ignite training, the first day. So the platform or the kind of structure will be all of us will be going live, one person a day, and we will be sharing with you our best tips and tricks for different things. Today we're talking about vision, why, and belief, which is pretty much the foundation of your business. So I'm going to give a few minutes. All right, so while we wait for a few people, looks like people are starting to hop on now. I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself a little bit because I'm sure some of you have no clue who I am, which is totally cool. So I just want to give people a little introduction. My name is Courtney. I am a diamond coach, hopefully 1 to 4 star diamond depending on this month. I really hope that happens. My team is kicking butt and taking names right now, so we are accomplishing some big goals. But right now I'm a diamond coach. I started coaching. Hey Cassie, I'm glad you're on. I'm glad the comments are working. That's awesome. I love when I know people are on. I started coaching over a year ago, so last June 2015, and I went diamond pretty quick. But the reason that I became a coach is because I am what people call a basketball wife. My husband plays basketball. He professionally, and so last year we were in Hungary and this year we're in Argentina. Every year we're in a new country playing basketball. Hey Brandy. Melanie says she doesn't see me. Can anyone else see me? I just want to make sure that people can see me. I don't know. It seems like people can see me because they're commenting on it, but I don't know. Let me know if you can't see me. Okay, Brandy says she sees me, so we're gonna carry on. I don't really know, Melanie, why you can't see me. That's kind of weird. Cool. I'm glad you guys can see me. All right, so yes, I am a basketball wife. So initially when Crystal's my upline. Shout out Crystal, what up, girl? Amanda sees me, which is amazing because she freaking had a baby yesterday, you guys. If there's any reason why you should not be on a call, I think having a baby should be a good enough reason. But you know what? She is one of the people that's going to be diamond this month. So it just goes to show you, when you show up for your business, the business works. Back on track. Okay, so I am super excited to share with you guys about vision, why, and belief. So part of that comes from why I started as a coach. Crystal had come to me last, I think 2 years ago at Christmas, and was really talking to me about this whole coaching opportunity. I said, no thanks, not my thing. But at the same time, I knew that I was getting married to this man who played basketball literally around the world, and I am a very much like, I can't just sit at home and do nothing. I needed something to do. I needed a job, and I truly believe part of my why comes from my faith, and I truly believe that we all have purpose. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna give this a shot. And so this is where my why comes from. And I want to start with a quote that says, I imagine a world where people wake up every day inspired to go to work and return home at the end of the day feeling fulfilled by the work that they do, feeling that they have contributed to something greater than themselves, by Simon Sinek, I think is how you say his last name. And I was amazed by that quote, you guys. That's exactly what brought most of us to this job opportunity. We want to be fulfilled and we want to feel like we're contributing to something. So this whole little teaching session, I'm going to try and keep it short, is focused on finding your why, finding your foundation, and being able to build something that you say, okay, this is the direction I'm going to take. This is where I want to go and where I want to be one day, and Beachbody is going to be my vehicle to get there. Whether that's financial freedom, whether that's time freedom, whether that's retiring your husband, whoever it may be, whatever it may be, this is what we're going to focus on, your vision statement, okay? So vision statement is a declaration of an organization's objectives, and it's based on economic foresight and intended to guide its internal decision making. So why we start with the vision, why, and belief is because if you don't have a vision of where you want to go, if you don't have a why for why you're doing this business, and if you don't have a reason to believe that you can do this, then you have no foundation as a coach, and ultimately you're not going to make internal good decisions as a coach to get you where you need to go. So that's what we're here. We're here for the why because it drives you. We're here for the why because it determines how you do this business. It gives you confidence. It keeps you going during the tough times because we've all been there. It's gonna get tough if it hasn't already. Maybe your first few days were a little rocky. Maybe you're a year in and it's got rocky days. This is what's going to keep you going, knowing your why. So this is your foundation of your business, your why, your belief, what you're doing here. And how we're going to get there is by going through a few different exercises. So we all want purpose in our day-to-day, right? But we have to figure out what our specific purpose is with this job. We have to figure out what our specific why and niche is in this job, or else you're just gonna sound like everyone else. You're gonna be posting your typical Shaco pic that's gonna look just like everyone else. So we really wanna hone in on what your why is so that you're very clear when you describe what you're doing with this business, and you don't even bat an eye when someone says, well, why are you a Beachbody coach? Boom, I can tell you, and it's gonna look different than someone else's. So initially, my why was because I wanted to travel with my husband and live overseas with him. And I didn't want us living separate when we were married. And I still had student loans. I had over $40K of student loans that I needed to pay monthly. So my why was to make enough money to cover those student loans. That was $500 a month. So I automatically had a different why than Crystal, who was my upline coach. Her why is different than mine. She may not have student loans, or she may not have that be the only reason that she wants to become a coach, right? So everyone is going to be different, and we want to clarify what that why is today so that as you start inviting people and as you start sharing what you're doing, that this is something that is very clear and specific to you. Your brand is you as a person, not Beachbody, all right? So my why initially was my student loans. But I was able to cover those student loans this past year as a coach, and then this summer we were able to pay it off fully debt-free. So now my why is changing. Now my why is about being able to build a solid income monthly so that my husband one day can retire from basketball and not go sit behind a desk and do a job he doesn't like because he's been doing a job he loves for years. Okay, so that's now my new why. Your why can change, and that's totally okay. But we're gonna go through a few exercises. I'm gonna post some pictures in this page when I get off, and that's gonna be your homework, you guys, okay? So there's going to be 4 different pictures that I'm gonna put up. One is gonna have an example of, or 2 of them are my examples of the exercise, and then 2 are empty that you can do. And I want you to comment, maybe take a picture, write out yours, take a picture and comment them below in this training, and then tag your upline coach so that we can see that you've created a why and you've established what your purpose is moving forward in this business. And it's okay if you don't have a why yet. We're going to figure that out right now, okay? So your why, I want you to figure out your why, and I want you to figure out your team why. This is important because you will, whether you have a coach or no coaches, one day you will have coaches, or maybe you have coaches now, and it's important to have a vision of where you want to take your team. For me, I want to take my team to be the best that we can be. I would love to be top 10 one day. That's one of my plans. It might sound like pie in the sky, but I want to do that. So I have a team why. I have a team vision. I want people to be fulfilled, okay, and to have purpose and confidence in their calling, whether they're stay-at-home moms or they're working this part-time. So I have a team why. And I have a personal why. I have a why that I want my husband to be able to finish basketball one day and not have to go to work, because financially I've got us covered. I want to build a dream house where we're both tall people. My husband's 6'11". I want counters that actually go up to the right size, right? Not these short little counters where he's like bending over trying to clean the dishes. So those are a few of my personal whys. So I want you to just brainstorm, and then that will lead to your actual vision statement, which is gonna be what is your mission for your business, okay? So we wanna jot down whys. Why do you wanna do this? Maybe you wanna just help with the grocery bill. Maybe you wanna just pay your student loans. Maybe you wanna just get healthy and fit. Maybe you have stuff like that. Maybe you have a team why. You do need to have both of those. Okay, so I have shared my example. I'll share those pictures in the thing. So it's supposed to be kind of like a memory jogger activity where it's gonna help you craft your vision statement. So the next exercise that you'll do is I want you to go through your feelings. A lot of you are brand new coaches, and if you're not, that's okay. I want you to think about your feelings before Beachbody. How did you feel before Beachbody came into your life? Were you feeling depressed? Were you feeling unhealthy? Were you feeling, what were you feeling? So for me, I thought that it was a pyramid scheme. I thought it was all sales. I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to make money, and I actually told Crystal, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to help one person, which is funny now. I felt purposeless. I feel like I was just showing up to a job just for the paycheck. So these are all feelings I had before Beachbody. That's gonna be really important, you guys, when you talk about your vision in your daily posts or in your inviting. You need to know how you felt, because that's the person you're gonna connect with. That's the person you're gonna connect with to join your team or join your boot camps. That person, those feelings, that's what you need to connect with. So I want you to write down your feelings before Beachbody. Then you're gonna go through and talk about your feelings after Beachbody. So maybe you haven't been a coach very long, and that's totally okay. You haven't seen a huge transformation, or you haven't seen, your income just go crazy through the roof yet. But you still have feelings after Beachbody. Why are you doing this? So what have you learned since you've become a Beachbody coach? What have you gained since becoming a Beachbody coach? I had a newer coach reach out to me and message me and say she was so excited because she's never done personal development before. That's one of the vital behaviors, and she was able to kind of transform her life, and she hasn't even helped one person yet, but it was all about that personal development. So I want you to go through your feelings after Beachbody. So I was about building relationships. I was amazed by the money I made. I found significance and purpose, okay? So those two things, and then I want you to, there's a third question that I've written down. What will make me come back time and time again after falling down? So you're gonna fall down, you're gonna fail, it's gonna be part of the business, but what's gonna make you coming back? What will cause you to still get up and still pursue this if people talk behind your back, if people make fun of you, if friends unfriend you or unfollow you? What will keep you coming back? One of the best things I heard is that people's opinions don't pay your bills. And I love that. It gave me so much freedom. So with Beachbody, my vision and my why has given me so much freedom to own who I am and to own what I'm doing, because at the end of the day, I don't really care if people's opinions are, this and that, because they're not paying my bills. I pay my bills. So if I make it work and I'm paying my bills, then heck yeah, I'm gonna be proud that I'm a coach. And heck yeah, I'm gonna share all the time about this opportunity because it's changed my life. I'm no longer 40K in debt. Part of that is because of Beachbody. So I'm just saying, people's opinions don't pay your bills. If I would have let them control where I was going in this business, my why, if I would have let them dampen my why, I wouldn't be here still, and I would not be debt free. So just throwing that out there. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up because I wanna respect your guys' time, but I'm gonna put up 4 different pictures. It's gonna have a blank one and then an example of what it should look, not what it should look like, but what you can do with it. This will help you create your why. If you have questions below, go ahead and comment them. I would love to help you guys with this. But essentially we wanna walk away from these exercises with a very clear vision of our mission statement, why we are here, why we believe in this, why we believe that we're changing positively because of this business, and what's gonna keep us here in the long run. Because ultimately, we don't want this to be a quick fix. Just like our diet, our health, and our fitness, this is not a quick fix. This is something that is going to be a long-term solution for your family and for you. So how can we create and clarify what our why and our vision is in order that we have that long-term sustainability and lifestyle change? All right, if you guys have comments or questions, pop them below and I will look at them. I hope this was helpful. I will post the pictures below as well of the examples and your homework to do, because you've got homework and it's gonna be awesome because you're gonna be like really pumped up when you know what your vision and your why is. Then you can clearly share that with other people. And then I want you to make a post. Yes, a post. After you've clarified your why, I want you to make a post and share that with people. Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Tag your upline coach. Let's love on each other and blow these up across Facebook world or Instagram world, and let people know exactly why we're doing this so that they can see our vision, and then put a call to action. Invite people along. If this sounds like you, if this is something that you would enjoy being a part of, a community you want to be a part of, a vision you want to pursue with me, please comment below. Super easy, guys. You can do this. I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see what those whys are. I'm so excited. It's gonna be fun. Bye, guys.